What's up, TompaBanana here, making another Minecraft video, starting to get the cave done. Yay. So I'm, as you can probably tell, in creative, flying around, flying like Superman. Do. Oh, nice and calm. No, well, there is a slime, but they're starting to get less and less. That's nice. The sound of slime is... Ugh, I can't take that sound. It's slimy! So I need to invest in a new microphone. I have checked one out, sort of microphone you put on your shirt. Right now I'm using the web camera microphone. I have an USB microphone, but yeah, I could never get it to work in a good way. It's always like either you don't hear a thing I'm saying, or it would make this annoying hissing sound, and I couldn't really get rid of it. If I tried to get rid of it in OBS, it would sort of cut out me speaking, so it would be almost even more annoying. I guess I could just stop talking, but yeah, that sort of defeats the purpose, because I'm trying to learn to speak English. So yeah. But at the same time I don't want to... I know that if I'm annoyed with my voice and my audio in my videos, then no one else wants to listen or watch my videos. So that's the thing. If it's annoying for me, then it's 10 times more annoying for you guys. So yeah. Because I have to live with my voice every day, so yeah. I'm sort of gotten used to it. Man, I want vacation. There is 4 weeks and 1 day. I am only working part-time, so I think it's what is it? It's because on Monday there is Sweden's flag day, not flag. That sucked. It's our national day, so we have a day off there. But it's like 3 is 6, and I think 7 long days and 5 short days left, I think. Which isn't that much, but yeah, it's enough for me to longing for my vacation. I'm hoping that there will be good weather. I'm living in Sweden, so you never know. But we have had some good summers, I feel, like the last summers. 2018 was a hell on earth, because it didn't rain one day on my vacation, which sounds like heaven, I know. But yeah, as a Swede, which is not used to extreme heat, it was not that great. I sort of got almost sick out of it, because maybe I have no AC in my apartment, so the only way to cool down was to either shower coldly, and that didn't really help either, or go take a swim. And the thing is, when it's that hot and you're always hot, it sort of doesn't take that long until you're hot again, I guess. But the funniest thing was that when Swedish television interviewed a bunch of people, I think it was in Stockholm, usually it is in Stockholm. The reporters don't go outside of Stockholm if they don't have to. I'm just joking, but maybe. But anyway, they were interviewing a bunch of people in Stockholm, and then there was this American dude that sort of like in a polite way said because they asked, how do you cope with the extreme heat here in Sweden? Or something like that. I don't remember, but something like that. And he said, like in a diplomatic way, like yeah, I have understand that you Swedes sort of not are used to this kind of heat, but where I come from, it's sort of normal. So I can't. He said it in a much better way, of course, but yeah, it sounded so fun that he said it sort of like in a diplomatic way that pussies, this is nothing. But that's the thing. We are not used to the heat, so yeah. But hopefully, as I said, hopefully there will not be a lot of rain at least, but be nice weather. We will see how much I can sort of afford doing. I don't have a lot of money, so we will see. But you could always swim and enjoy the sun and take a walk in the forest and stuff like that, and paddle my little rubber raft. I could do that, and yeah, I'm gonna check for some, or look for checkpoints. There's a game, or whatever you call it, social, not social, sort of, you go out with a map, either a map or a app on your phone, and check for checkpoints, and you can sort of win stuff if you are lucky. I won last year, they randomly picked me as a winner, or I think I don't think I was even the first option or choice. They sort of have choose one other dude, but he didn't answer his phone or something, so they asked me instead, and yeah, I like free stuff, so yeah. Yeah, that was kind of fun, but you sort of go out and look for checkpoints. That's kind of fun because you explore and find new places that you haven't seen before, and I like taking photographs, so you always find new nice places that you could sort of take beautiful photos of in, or whatever you could say. So yeah, but hopefully I can do a little bit more interesting stuff also, not just regular day stuff, but we will see. It will be fun just to have some alone or whatever you alone time, but yeah, a longer time where you could just do whatever you want. That will be nice. I'm sort of spoiled in that sense that I'm only working half time, but at the same time it's sort of nice when you know that you have a couple of weeks where you could, if you have the budget of course, but yeah, you can sort of, okay, I'm gonna visit this friend that lives far away and I'm gonna stay there a couple of days, then no problem, you can do that. So it's sort of a lot more freedom in that sense. But we will see, maybe I can do some really interesting stuff, hopefully. I'm gonna try to record videos for both TompaBanana Gaming, TompaBanana Creates, and TompaBanana Animation. So I have that done until my vacation. So I don't really need to focus on doing that on my vacation, because then it would sort of suck that I have to have that over me. But yeah, I guess I can just skip it, but yeah, I feel like, as I explained in an earlier episode, that if I skipped one video, then I can skip another and another and another, and then I would probably just quit. So yeah, because it's so easy to just skip one and then all of a sudden you haven't uploaded a video in 3 months or something. And I enjoy making videos, and I enjoy trying to learn to speak more fluently English, but even though it's hard. Yeah. And especially TompaBanana creates, it's sort of fun to make a video every day, because you sort of have to train yourself to be creative, which is nice. You have to think out a video idea every day and try to at least make it interesting. On TompaBanana Gaming, right now I don't really care. I just upload whatever I feel like that day. These videos don't get basically any views, and I'm not surprised, because it's not the most interesting, but yeah. It's sort of fun to collect these videos, and maybe I can make a compilation video out of it, sort of like a best of or something later on. It's sort of fun to keep all this, because yeah, it's nice to look back on, I guess. Especially TompaBanana creates, the creates channel. It's sort of nice to look back on everything you created over the year. It's almost, that channel is coming up to a year of making videos now. Almost had that channel in a year. I have this channel for many years, but I have had different videos on it, so I deleted a lot of videos and put up new videos and stuff. Move. Move. But get up there then. Get up on the ledge, or... God damn it. Decide where you want to be. I'm not... You can stay up there, but stay there then. So what I'm doing, well, every day mostly, or almost. Sorry, English. Well, not every day, but yeah. Especially when I was younger, I usually did a lot of weird things, I guess you could say. And I remember one day I got the idea to write to the Swedish police and see if they had anything on me. You sort of have to, at that time, maybe it's different now, but at that time you had to write a letter to them and mail it to them, and ask them to print out what they have on me. And I knew they didn't have anything on me, because I'm not a criminal, but it was sort of funny that I wrote that letter and sent it in, and later on I got a message that I had some mail to pick up on my local post office. And it was kind of funny, because there was this sealed envelope with the security police all over the envelope thing. And I can't remember the seal, but I still have it somewhere in my apartment. And it was kind of funny because there was a seal that if someone had opened it, you would have seen it. There was that kind of seal. So yeah, just stupid stuff that I enjoy to do. I like to imagine that the girl standing in the post office was thinking that, okay, what the hell is this? But she probably didn't care at all. Not at all. I can imagine that she didn't care. But it was kind of funny that imagining that she was, okay, what the hell is this dude? Who is he? And sometimes it can sort of backfire, because I remember I was bored one day or one evening, so I ordered a bunch of catalogs, because you could nowadays you sort of get everything digital, but back then you could sort of order these catalogs with watches and cars and boats and yeah, houses and stuff. So I just took maybe a couple hours, just ordered a lot of catalogs, and a couple of days later my mailman would probably wanted to kill me, because my post box was full to the brim with a lot of catalogs that I almost didn't even read. I just looked through them. But anyway, it can sort of backfire, because I wasn't thinking about that. I was just ordering a bunch of catalogs, and I didn't feel bad for the companies, because one more catalog, they're not gonna get ruined by that. But it sort of backfired, because you had to put in your email address, and one of the brokers from or whatever you call it, it wasn't that they were selling houses in that sense. They were more selling you know, they didn't sell houses with a place to put them. You sort of just bought the plans to the house, and sort of the house. You sort of bought the house. I can't say it in English. I can't remember the English word for it. But anyways, that I'm gonna call her a broker. Is it broker? I think it's broker. Whatever. The people that sell the house. She contacted me on email, and I thought like, yeah, whatever, and didn't care about it. I thought I would. Well, one part of me thought like, maybe I should just explain that, okay, yeah, I'm not really interested in buying any houses right now. I don't have any money. I'm totally broke. I live in a rented apartment. But yeah, at the same time, I felt like, yeah, that's probably just a message they sent out to everyone that's put in their email. But later on, she mailed again, and almost aggressively, like, you could at least answer me. And I felt really, really bad, because I never thought they would like sort of be that hard on it. What do you call it? Be that interested. I thought it was like, yeah, they send out a message like, you put in your email address, and they put out a automated message. But now when I think about it, I think she actually wrote a unique email. So I kind of felt a little bit bad about sort of wasting her time, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was a long time ago, so now I can laugh about it. But yeah, felt a little bit bad then. It's just me being bored in the evening, ordering a bunch of catalogs just to have something to read while I'm taking a dump at the toilet, sort of. can backfire. And that's one thing that sort of scares me, or whatever you say. Showing too much interest in something is sort of scaring me, because my brain is weird. That's the thing. I can be interested in something, and then one day later, move. I'm just gonna get rid of, I think it's this one that's making all the noise. Anyway, so from one day I can lose all interest in something and then get it back again somehow later on. Maybe a year later, maybe a week later, maybe a month later. So I'm super scared in showing too much interest in talking to people at, at the street, sort of like vendors or whatever. Yeah, because then if they sort of notice, oh, he's interested, and they start to talk a lot about the subject, and I was basically just killing time. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. I can't sort of. I'm a Swede, so I can't say it in a good way. It will always be like a awkward way to say it. So it's always you feel bad for wasting their time. I don't know, but yeah. And it's even more embarrassing that when they think, oh, he's interested, I'm not really interested in it, but okay, I'm gonna make a try to match his enthusiasm. I can't say it, sorry. Then it's even more awkward. Both people are not interested, but both people are trying to put the work in. Some stores, I feel like it has to be so boring to work in. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just mistaken. But there is this sort of like high-end audio store, I would say it is, and I usually never went into it, but one day I thought, I'm gonna check it out, and the dude behind the counter, he was like almost, he couldn't believe his eyes that someone actually walked into the store and was like, hey, hi, tell me if you need anything, like super excited that someone actually went into the store, something is happening, you could see it in his eyes. And now he was like, hi, and yeah, I will. And then I basically just took a stroll around and then walked out. And it was not that he was making me uncomfortable or anything like that. I knew I wouldn't buy anything in that store because it's super expensive, and for me, I don't have a lot of money, and it's not worth it either way to spend that much money on audio equipment. So, but I felt so bad for him. He was sitting there, probably maybe one customer per day or something. It felt like maybe probably just in my imagination, but it was sort of funny in that sense that he felt like he got one or two customers per day. And they would probably buy a lot of shit, because otherwise the store wouldn't survive. But maybe it didn't, I don't know. But yeah. That has to almost be worse, I feel like, when you sort of have to make every you sort of have to in a regular store you sort of have so much customers because there is so much cheap stuff that people come in and buy, but in more expensive stores there you have to really, yeah, if you lose that customer that comes in and want to buy a watch for like $1,400 then you're basically screwed for that month, for that day at least, you know. So that has to be sort of, oops, scary in one sense, that sort of have to put a lot of faith into them buying a watch or something else. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass, I guess, as usual. And can I can't remember the day of change the day of time command, so I'm just gonna sleep again, I guess. Maybe I should shear a sheep. Gonna see if I have my shears here somewhere. There it is, but yeah, I guess I can just make one in creative mode, and I guess I can even make... No, I'm not gonna cheat. No. Or I'm already cheating, but not that much. I'm gonna build myself a bed because, yeah, so I'm gonna sleep in the villager area in one of their beds. I'm gonna try to at least sort of have it legit. Oops. Oh, come on. Sorry, dude. I need your bed. Ah. I just want to put out in the universe that I hate kids. Well, I don't actually, but yeah, the thing is that I don't want to have kids, and I have friends that have kids, and it's sort of funny when they say stuff like, yeah, you should come over and play Minecraft with my kids, and I feel like, why? If she it's a she in this case. So if she would have said, yeah, you should come over and play, for example, Mario Kart. We play that a lot on Mario or Nintendo 64. So she would have said, yeah, come over and play Mario Kart with us. Then it would have been something else, because then maybe her husband, I don't know if he really enjoys playing video games, but yeah, whatever. She at least played video games with me when we were younger, and actually as adults also. And my male friends, all of them play video games, so and none of them would say it like that, like, you should come over and play video games with my kid, because why? I'm not their babysitter. I'm their their parents' friend. So yeah, I sort of get annoyed. I know I get annoyed about a lot of things, but yeah, I sort of get annoyed by that, because if you want to invite me to play video games, then invite me to play video games with you. And if you have your kids there, of course they can join us. They can also be allowed to play, of course. You sort of know what I mean. But yeah, it's sort of like, okay, so am I gonna sit there and play video games with your kids and try to have a conversation with your kids? The person that, being me, not really enjoying kids in that sense, whatever you say, sounds weird, however you say it. But me don't wanting to have own kids, and not really interested in kids in that sense. Whatever you say, it sounds weird, however you say it. But yeah. Why should I sit there and play video games with your kids? I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like if you want me to come over and hang out with you, then invite me to come over and hang out with you. And I understand that she probably like, oh, you like video games, maybe you can come over and play video games. But again, her sister would say, come over and hang out with me, we can play video games together. And she's the same age. They are twins. Well, two egg twins, or whatever you call it, so they don't look like each other, but yeah, they're born on the same day. So yeah. And her sister would say like, hey, come over and play some video games with me. If she would have invited me, because she's as lazy as me, sorry. But she is admitting it. Both of us are sort of lazy in trying to invite people over in that sense. Both introverts, I guess, and her sister is an extrovert, so yeah, kind of interesting clashes there sometimes. But I don't really understand the thing that you have to have the kids as an excuse to play video games. Yeah, I'm playing with the kids, it's okay. But yeah, who the fuck gives a shit? There's people that plays with Barbie all day long, and I can't really understand that. For me, that's kind of weird. But yeah, if it makes them happy, why? Who cares? Or collecting Barbies. They are not playing with Barbies. They are collecting Barbies. They are investing in a future portfolio of Barbies. And of course they are doing that, but yeah, if they wouldn't have any interest in Barbies, I don't think they would collect them, so yeah. But it's always the thing that kind of bugs me with people, that you can watch a movie where you don't interact in any way, but if you play a game like GTA 5, then it's somehow weird. I don't understand that in some people's mind. I would say it's more weird to watch a movie, because then you basically don't do a thing. But it's enjoyment. It's entertainment. So either way, you're entertaining yourself. Either you watch a movie or a TV series or playing a game or whatever. So it's kind of interesting. And maybe it's just that it hasn't really come to that, but I feel like when we were younger, maybe 25, 26, there was always like a reoccurring theme that a party at my apartment, you sort of played Mario Kart 64, and no one complained back then. Everyone played the game. And I feel like it's weird that maybe it's just what it is. I don't know, but I don't understand that part of growing up. You sort of, if you can take care of yourself, if you can afford buying food for yourself, if you don't have kids, of course, then it's another thing. But yeah. In my sense, that for me, not having kids, the only person I need to take care of is myself, and as long as I have a job, I support myself, and I can pay my bills and whatever, then it shouldn't matter if I play video games or if I sing or if whatever I do, as long as it makes me happy. I feel like, at least. I don't understand the mentality of trying to change the person. If you dated a gamer, you would probably marry a gamer. Otherwise something's wrong. Unless they themselves lose interest in it, that's one thing, but yeah. I would say I'm not a World of Warcraft gamer, but I would say if you marry, or if you dated a World of Warcraft dude, gamer, or girl, whatever, you would probably marry that person. Or if you marry that person, you will probably marry a gamer. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I don't really understand the thing that trying to change people. Some of my friends' wives or whatever, they are a lot more tolerable, I would say. And so it depends on the person, I guess. I'm not saying that it can't be the other way around either, because it most definitely can. There's always people having opinion about something. But you do sort of realize that you grow apart with some friends, even though you keep on hanging out with them. Sorry, sometimes I just forget the English words for it. So hanging hanging with them and enjoying their company, sort of realize that okay, you're starting to get pretty different lives. But as long as they don't have a problem with it, and as long as you don't have a problem with it, you sort of can work it out, can work around it, not care about it, I guess. But if they try to make you act in a certain way or behave in a certain way, I feel like, yeah, maybe it's not worth it anymore. And I don't know, some people I don't understand, because for example, if I would date a girl that would have a problem with me gaming or whatever, making TompaBanana creates videos where I use make a lot of arts and crafts, whatever. I don't see what's the problem is, because if she, for example, if she would like TV series like dramas, you know, the loverful Prince Charming dramas, you know, going on TV. I can't really stand those, so that's not for me. But if she would want to watch them, I could just do other stuff, or I could try to watch them, but then she at least need to accept that I enjoy playing video games. If I try to sort of get interested in her stuff, I know it's sort of insulting to say that she only likes dramas, but yeah, you know, that's the first thing I could think of, like the overly lovable drama television shows, you know, sort of easy thing to say. First thing I come to think of. Because of course, if she wants to, I can try to be interested in her stuff, but then at least she needs to accept that I have my interests. If she can't even do that, then we have a problem. Because that's the thing. I'd rather be alone than be miserable. Because hey, it can be miserable being alone, but yeah, it's not like it's a picnic where you have to stand their company, and you can't even be yourself, and you have had a bad day at work or something, and you come home and all you want to do is do your shit, and you have to do something that you're not interested in, and you have to sort of put up this charade or face of happiness when you're not happy. I rather, if that's the case, then I rather be alone. I feel like that's me. Sort of a pessimistic way of seeing it, but yeah, worst case scenario, I mean. Because I have some friends that I feel like they can't stand being alone, but at the same time I can't understand if you're being with a person that tries to change you and tries making you into something you're not, and you're not even enjoying it. I'm not saying if you can't try new stuff, and hey, maybe you realize that, hey, I think this is kind of funny. Like, say, for example, I would meet a girl that doing theater work. I'm sort of creative and like making movies and taking photographs and painting and stuff. Maybe if I met a girl that's doing theater and she would say like, maybe you can it starts off with me just coming to her shows and stuff, and after a while she maybe introduces me to the crew and yeah, whatever, because she wants to, not because she feels forced into it, but because she wants to. Maybe that's a disaster also, but yeah, we never know. But anyway, if I would get interested, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, but it shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be like, okay, I want you to act in this way because I don't like you playing video games, or I don't like you making these jokes or having those clothes because I want you to look like this, otherwise you are embarrasses me. If you're gonna be with a person like that just to basically have someone not feel alone, or to basically fuck. Yeah, I'd rather be alone, I feel like, to be honest. But that's we are all different. I know one person that whatever. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't go into it, but yeah, whatever. That took a lot of crap from his girlfriend, and I felt like at least it was just because he didn't want to be alone. He probably loved her, of course, but yeah. Yeah. God damn it, slime, move. Hard subjects. But yeah, I guess I need to find a girl, find a woman, I should say. Maybe I'm starting to get that age. But it's kind of nice being alone. You sort of can do what you want. That's the hardest part. To lose your comfort. And sometimes I feel like dating sites, I don't know, I'm not the dude that goes to a bar and like, hey, how you doing? The Joey thing from Friends. I'm not that confident, so I guess it's dating sites, and sometimes I get so sick of reading the profiles where it's sort of, I'm not trying to, well, I'm trying to be mean, I guess, but yeah, whatever. When the girl isn't super pretty, can I say that, and it's still politically correct? She's not super pretty, but she has this list of demands, like 300 paragraphs of, okay, I want him to have money, to have a stable job, which is not that big of an issue, I guess, but you know what I mean. Have a well-paid job, good stability, blah blah blah, big house, whatever, car, did and that, and yeah, he should be funny and charming, but not too much into himself. Yeah, yada yada yada. So basically, he should look like a narcissistic person, but not be narcissistic. But yeah, okay. So yeah. He should be Prince Charming, but act like he's a regular Joe. Not a regular Joe, not worthy of her, the princess time. But he's so grateful that he gets to spend time with a princess, sort of. I'm not a bitter white male, no, not at all. I know it sounds like it, but I think somehow you understand what I mean. hopefully. Or maybe you don't. Where are you? There you are. And I know that looks aren't everything, so yeah, I just use that as an example because I feel like I know that I'm not the hardest dude in the world, if you know what I mean. Not even close. So I'm not gonna say anything about that, but they I don't know. But hey, it's their choice. But yeah, I sort of get tired of I'm the kind of person that rather just would like to start a conversation and see where it happens, and if you enjoy our company, ourselves company with our whatever you say, then we can take it to the next level. But this feels like you sort of have to have a 15-year plan of, okay, when do you want kids? Well, I don't want kids. Okay, then bye bye. But yeah, there is probably, or there is women that don't want to have kids. I just need to find them and be compatible with them, I guess. Compatible with them. But yeah, the biggest obstacle right now is just that I'm lazy. I sort of am too comfortable with being alone. Sort of nice to eat the dinner I want to eat without anyone complaining. I know, I'm getting pessimistic again. And of course, I would like to have someone to spend my life with, because there's a lot of shit that will be 200 million times more fun to do when you're two, to do with someone else. Like cooking, for example, is a lot more fun to do with another person than doing yourself, I feel like, at least. And going for a walk would be more fun, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But and traveling, of course, would be more nice. But yeah, you could travel alone, or you could travel with friends, I guess. So if I at least have the money, I can travel with some of my friends, or just travel alone. So I don't want to feel like I have to have a girlfriend to do stuff. It would just be a bonus to do stuff with my girlfriend. Or wife, I guess, if we come to that. Ugh, wife. Nah. Is that really necessary? the most unromantic person in the world, but yeah. I'm mostly joking, mostly. I keep missing blocks. That's annoying. Maybe because I'm not focusing on the job. Focus, bitch, focus. So it's kind of interesting. My TompaBanana Creates channel has a little bit more male viewers than female viewers, but this channel is basically almost all the time like around 80% male and 20% female, which doesn't really surprise me. If I would be to be honest, whatever you say, would be honest. To be honest, but I had a spike of 1 week or something that had like the opposite, like 80% female and 20% male, and I still wonder what the hell videos that sort of switched it up. It's kind of interesting, the algorithm. But I don't think you should put too much thought into it, because the YouTube algorithm is like trying to find God. Big ass disappointment. Sorry for the religious people. I actually, believe it or not, believed in some kind of God when I was younger. I remember. I think it's pretty common. But yeah, I sort of believed in a God. I don't know if it was a Christian God or if it whatever. But I think I believed in some kind of God, and I felt like if I did something bad, like naughty, if you sort of stole from a shop or destroyed stuff, or yeah, being a bad person, you know, that you would get punished by the God. But the only problem with that was that sneaky me got tired of believing in a God, so I experimented with some smaller stuff at first. I think I was like 6 or 7 years old when this happened, so yeah, not the most intellectual being, not that I'm that now either, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I was a young kid and experimented with doing bad stuff, starting with really tiny stuff and then accelerating, and noticed that I couldn't see any pattern of me doing bad stuff and bad stuff happening to me. So I stopped believing in the God, and it was that simple. So I'm just a bad person, I guess. But yeah, I still think you should be nice to your fellow mankind. But yeah, I don't really believe in the God in that sense, that good or evil kind of sense. If it's therapeutical, then it's good for you. If it's social, even better, because some churches is sort of a social event. You sort of meet a lot of people in church. Maybe you're old and alone and you could meet some people through the church. That's all good and dandy. But yeah, I don't really believe the message, other than I think it's good to be nice to other people and try to treat others like you would like to be treated yourself. That's I think a good rule to live by. Try to live by, at least. God damn it, the slime! The slime! Okay, I'm gonna make myself a sword, because this sucks. Ah, sword. Diamond sword. There we go. Hello. Okay, what the hell? Can you die? Come to think of it, talking about God, maybe it was just a long punishment delivery. Maybe it's a long delivery time, so maybe it's coming. Maybe the punishment is coming. Maybe the pandemic is my fault. TompaBanana, you're the reason that the pandemic happened because you stole some candy when you were younger. I actually stole some candy when I was younger. You know those where you pick your candy yourself and you sort of pay by the pound or kilogram here in Sweden. I actually stole some candy from that from those you know, boxes, and I knew it was wrong, and I did it anyway. Bad boy, bad boy. But yeah, the funny thing was that I was too scared to do it on the side where a lot of people were walking, so I did it on the other side. And I didn't really like the candy on that side, so it was totally useless because I ate the candy on that side, which was some kind of weird. I sort of like licorice, but this was some kind of weird. I don't know where the English word for it, but it's some kind of weird, sort of my almost tastes like cough drops, cough medicine. So yeah, not a successful heist, I would say. And then the monsters instead. Okay. This is gonna take some time. I'm making progress at least. Oops. That's the thing with parents. They can sort of say stuff in a really in a way that's not supposed to be mean or I don't know, I am disappointed sounding way, but they can make it like I'm so disappointed in you. I remember I was asking she said it jokingly of course, but yeah, it was sort of funny. I asked my mom if I was a good kid when I was growing up, and she said that yeah, you were really nice as a kid. She sort of put that in like as a kid. like yeah, thanks mom, thanks. So yeah, they know what to say, sort of, so to speak. Move, slime, please. I hate the slime. Can the slime fuck off? Please, move. God. Can they stop spawning in? Please. Please. What the hell is going on? What do you want, little phone? I'm gonna answer that later on. I'm doing a... I was about to say I'm doing a movie here, but I'm recording a video here. Making a movie, that would be nice. Move, slime, please. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I'm trying to make it one level at a time so I won't be stopped by the blocks, but it's sort of difficult sometimes. Especially when there's slime all over the place. That's kind of annoying. Or really annoying. Really annoying sometimes. Yes, sorry, Bob. Oops. Gravel. Thank you. But yeah, getting there. Only 432 videos were left to fill this in, and then I'm gonna dig it out. So yeah, I'm not feeling it's the most meaningful part right now, but yeah, it's sort of fun in a weird way, relaxing in a weird way. Moves, slime. No, no. Just kidding. I have some levels left to finish, but yeah, getting there at least. It would be nice if you could easily just, maybe you can somehow, but if you could just fill it in with, it randomly could fill it in with a bunch of material you choose yourself. So for example, if I could just fill in all of this glass with just like if I could just spray it out, sort of like spray out cubes, and it would just stick and not leave gaps either. That would be nice. But yeah, I don't know if that's possible. I was thinking of buying Game Maker. I was playing around with that a couple of years ago. I feel like it's really fun, but I don't know if it's still good. If any one of you have used Game Maker in the latest years, if it's still recommended to buy it, or I remember making simple games way back. I think it was 2009, maybe something like that, maybe even earlier. I'm no programmer, so I usually didn't make my own coding. I try to find codes online, and usually I didn't use coding in any way, just use the inbuilt what if left right sort of system, where you could sort of just put in simple commands, or yeah, code blocks. I don't know what to call it, not even code blocks, just sort of like simple stuff that characters could jump and shoot and do stuff. but it was actually kind of funny, and sort of trying to be creative in that sense that you sort of had to make a fun, entertaining game with little knowledge of coding and video games, making video games in general. And I think I made some fun little games, but some crap games also, of course. That's my problem again, that I can't keep focus on one thing long enough. I feel like I worked on a game in a couple of days, maybe a week as longest, I think, somewhere around there. And then I got tired of it and completed the game, and never completed it if I was too lazy, but usually I completed the game, made all the levels and bosses and stuff, and then yeah, I was done there. But I could have made better animation, better controls, better jumping motions and stuff like that, with coding of course, but yeah, I could have learned coding. But yeah, I have that problem. I sort of have a problem with sticking to it. I sort of get bored and want to do something else instead. So I do a lot of different stuff, but nothing really noteworthy in that sense. No world records, so to speak. But at least I'm keep trying. That's the main thing. Main thing. I feel like. Can you move? Thank you. Can you move again? Thank you. The slime is like, well, it's not cute, so maybe it's not, but yeah, slime is like the dog you have. That's the most sweetest, wonderful dog you can have, but it's this annoying dog, because then you say move, please move, and it moves, but it moves and lays down on somewhere else where it's as much in the way as it was before, and you're like, no, go sleep over there, please. And it's okay, I'll lay over here, so damn cranky human, and like, but now you're in the way again, like, sort of, yeah, it was funny in my head, but I guess it's not funny, but yeah, sort of like the dog that keeps on being in the way. I really need to start doing animation, I feel like. I think I could get it to work if I just give myself some time. I have a lot of shit rambling around in my brain that needs to get out before I get too loco. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Move, thank you. Are they? Yeah, they follow me or something. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're getting worse and worse. They need to be exactly where I am. There's a lot of room here, but you need to be where I am, apparently. Ah, move! fuck face. Oops. Move! Can you move? Jump out of the damn hole, you piece of shite! There we go. I think that's it for today. I'm getting too annoyed with the monsters, I feel like. But thanks for watching. Sorry for watching. Hopefully I will get a little bit more interesting videos soon. Don't know what I want to play. Sort of want to play GTA, but yeah, then it glitches up on me or needs 300 fucking updates to work. Oh yeah, I want to play the game. Yeah, sure. Just one little tiny detail. Yeah, you need to put in your password. Yeah, you forgot your password. Yeah. And you accidentally wrote the wrong password. So yeah, we're gonna have to put in 300 captchas to get going here. And oh right, yeah, we're gonna start the game. Just gonna download some updates here. Yeah. Oh, now you can finally play the game. Okay, hit play. Yeah. Just gonna load the game. Yeah. Okay, you're in the game. And the game crashed, sorry. I'm over exaggerating, but yeah, sometimes you feel like it. But anyway, bye bye.